Alright, YouTube, what's happening? We got another flashlight video for you. We're looking at a new light from Sofrin. And this is their... what's the model number on this one again? Totally just drew a blank, but it's in the manual here, so I'll pull it out. S something or other. SP32A. This comes with, so you can see what you got here in the box. You got the flashlight. It did come with a battery. It came with a battery charger. And there should have been a USB cable. I must have misplaced that. So you got the charger. You'll have a cable to plug it into, and a lanyard. And then it comes with a 18650 battery. It's got nice threads. That's actually a Sofrin rechargeable 3000 milliamp 18650. So it's a good quality battery. Goes in like so. Nice quality threads. Nice quality spring. Got your O-ring there. It is an 18650 light, as you see, with a reversible clip. It can go up or down. So bezel up, bezel down. You have a forward clicky switch here, and we're going to go over the modes and stuff in a separate part of the video, so I can show you kind of how it works. One unique thing about this light is that it comes with the ability to use two different modes. You have your basically click mode here, where you click the light and it cycles through. It's going to have memory as well. But then you have also the option to change it to a ramping mode, which is pretty cool. So, but we'll go over all that, and we'll do some beam shots and stuff. But first I wanted to just kind of talk about some basic specs on the light. It is an 18650 running a, what is the LED? XP-L2V6, which is what I thought it was. Your modes on your regular mode, which is what we're on right now, which I'm going to turn off. Hold it down. There we go. Is 4 lumens on the lowest setting, 43 lumens on low, 160 on medium, 900 on high, and 1550 on turbo. So lots of power out of this one. Very, very close. This one claims 1600, the BLFA6. So very good claim on that. Lumens there, pretty high. And your strobe mode is 900 lumens. You have a ramping mode, which is basically your 4 lumens all the way up to turbo. Or excuse me, 1 lumen all the way up to 1067 lumens. So it doesn't go as high as the other mode. If you don't want it to go carry that high, you would like the ramping feature, you have that ability. It is drop resistance to 200 meters. It has a intensity of 11,400 candela, 1 meter impact resistance. Water resistance is 200 meters. Sorry, no, I don't know what. Oh, water resistance is 2 meters. Impact is 1 meter. Your throw is 200 meters, so it's not a real throwy light. It's more of a floody light. And they tested this this unprotected battery at 1550 lumens. So they say this battery that it comes with can support that. So there's some basic specs on the light. Let me give you some size comparisons of some other 18650 lights. Because it doesn't have a tail switch, it should be a little smaller. But let's do the BLFA6, which is actually. That's white hair's coming from. Maybe probably my dog. The A6 is a clicky and it's shorter, so that's interesting. Barely shorter. I mean, you can see there though on the top of the bezel. And then you have your Manker MC11, which is still the smallest clicky 18650 that I've ever seen, and it's a fantastic light, guys. If you don't have one of those, do one of those. But so it's not big by any means, but it's larger than these two, which are also clickies. So keep that in mind. And just for fun, we'll compare it to an 18. Just a preview here. We'll compare it to a 14500 light here. Pretty sweet one at that. Just to give you a size comparison. So there you go. Let's go ahead and we'll bring in some beam shots. And I'm gonna have a discount code on this one, 20% off, which I'll give you at the end of the video and put it in the description. But we're going to do some beam shots inside, indoors, show you how the different two modes work, do some outside shots, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright, so we're in here inside with the SP32A. This is your 4 lumen mode, 45, 43, excuse me, 160, 900, and then your 1550 lumens. To double tap it to do that. Okay, so you can have, what's cool about this flashlight, besides it has a nice beam pattern, which I like. It's a little wider on the spectrum there. But one cool thing about it is it's got two different modes set in. So you can have this mode where you kind of basically click each mode through, or if you hold it down for 3 seconds, it's going to blink 3 times, and now it's going to go into ramping mode. So I can just hold down the button. Now it's in its lowest mode, which is a much lower mode. See if I can show you. You can barely see it, but it'd be good for like moonlight reading and such. Very much a moonlight load. And then you just hold down the button, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And then it's going to flash 3 times. To go back to that mode, you just keep holding the button down. Now you're back in click mode. So you can go back, either have a click mode or you can have a ramping mode, which is pretty cool, built into one flashlight. Plus you get 1550 lumens out of this thing on high with the unprotected battery, which they also include, which I went over on the desktop part, and you also get a charger and everything, so it's a really good value. So we'll do some beam shots outside and wrap up the video. Alright, here's the SP32A. That's your high, 1550. And compare it to the BLF-A6. That's high of 1600 lumens. And they definitely have a different tint to the lights, but can't see the one's necessarily brighter than the other. Swinging around to the pine tree out there. It's the BLF. Sofrin. Shed. The BLF has better throw, but the Sofrin has more flood, I'd say, in its light. I don't know. Both good lights, different tints though. Alright guys, so there's some beam shots and everything. This is a great flashlight for the money. They go $29.99 on Amazon, but if you use the discount code, which I will put in the description below, you'll get it for about 24 bucks. That includes the light, a 18650 single battery charger, and the battery. So that's a fantastic deal, especially with the amount of power and everything this puts out. I know it's one of the better deals out there for an 18650 light, as long as you're cool with not having the tail switch. So again, I'll put the link in the description below. I want to thank Sofrin again for sending this out and giving us a discount code. That's always helpful for us, you know, as consumers, when we can get a little bit better price on things. That's always nice. So link in the description below to my Amazon store and the coupon code. Use that coupon code in my Amazon store. You'll get it for about $24 and free Prime 2-day shipping if you have that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.